All right, we are live. So, on the playlist today, we talk about the
12 days of
February
Christmas.
9th Nintendo Direct. So stay tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio and welcome back to the Switch side. Only I may dance. Bless ya. So, welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo and gaming podcast where we talk about fun games, news, media, and collectibles. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's me, it's J-Playstar. And here with three of my most striking co-hosts here tonight. First off, we have Pizza MC Chris.
Yo, it's Pizza MC, this time with 50% more Rainbow Road.
R.O.B. the Rob.
Oh, that's out of order, but okay. Yeah, I'm here.
Well, you guys showed up at the same time.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Obviously.
Reunion.
Wait, there was a direct yesterday? You talking about last year's February 9th? I don't.
Talking about the September one, the one where we revealed they revealed the cast for the Mario movie. So
That was definitely the best one of the past year for sure.
So man, it was like, I mean, I guess you can kind of say it was a surprise because they had mentioned it on Tuesday that we were gonna have a direct, and then blam, we got it on Wednesday. And man, oh man, was it a direct? Like, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to this. I think maybe I might just want to take a consensus of what game or announcement do you guys want to talk about first?
Oh my god, we have to choose?
Right?
I don't know, do you want to go with the randomest announcement or the
Right? If it's this hard, I mean, that already tells you.
That
how
already
good
tells
it
us
is.
it's
There's
like
so many good choices to talk about.
I think
Man.
maybe
yeah, that was a good idea choice, Nintendo.
Yeah,
I think
that
maybe
makes
we
sense,
should go
Nintendo.
with the one that I think the four of us probably all were very excited for, and I'm gonna take a guess that we're talking about Super Mario Strikers battle.
I'm down for this.
That was $60 out of my wallet instantly. I got an overdraft fee watching it. That's what happened. I was like, how did they know my CVC? I don't know how they.
What is it
Mario
again?
Bowser.
What's the official title? Mario Strikers Battle League. Oh my god!
Oh my, that's
it's so
esports.
esports. It's so esports with all the. Anyway, you'll get through all the mechanics, but or the features. Can I just quick roll call? Who hasn't played the original Strikers? I haven't.
I played
I
Charged.
may
I
have
haven't.
not.
I've
If
only
I
played
played
the
it, I
Wii.
played it once.
I played the GameCube one. I don't know if I played the Wii one, but it's basically the GameCube one, but with Wii controls.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. Have you played? Wait, Chris, did you play the Wii
None,
one?
but none.
Oh,
Not
okay.
even there's a 3DS version, right?
No.
No.
If there is, it's like an Olympic version, not more of a. Not
might
really.
be like within another.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has a cult following. Like everyone has been
It's-
hyped about this for years. People keep asking for it.
It's the best Mario sports game, unless you count Mario Kart as a sports
Ooh,
game.
fighting words.
I thought Mario Tennis was good.
Mario Tennis
I
is
like
fun.
Mario Tennis too. Although I will say this is one of the
Oh.
most. This is probably one of the most fun. Like,
No, yeah. It's definitely like in terms of like, there's so many cheap things in this game, and I still enjoy it. Like there's so many cheap things there's ways to do like just the most ballistic
Bonkers,
moves. Yeah, and
did
it's
you
great.
just say
arcadey.
ballistic?
All that stuff. You heard me. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what is so crazy about Strikers? Like a little history is that this game originally started as from Next
Virtual
Level Games, are the developers of this game, and they I don't know if they are for this version, but I'm gonna assume that it is. But it started off as like a pitch to Nintendo for like different things, but a wrestling game at one. And of course Nintendo didn't like it because they're just like, they're beating each other up like wrestling. But if you look online, you can find like videos on it and like gameplay footage. It's like, or animations. It's crazy. But and so they were like, they wanted like a hard hitting Nintendo like franchise game, and so they decided to go with soccer. And so the original one was just like pure unadulterated fun. Like it's crazy. It's like you play it and you kind of don't believe you're playing a Mario game because of how brutal this game is. Because like the originals, you had, you choose your team captain, which would be like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Waluigi, from them. And then like they had their own abilities, and then you choose like your minions, which essentially were like your teammates. And then so like you would choose between like Toads or like Koopa Troopas or Shy Guys. And so that's how it would go. And like, yeah, they would have special abilities and whatnot. And it was just crazy because it's like soccer, but like kind of mixed with some hockey elements in some ways, because you literally just check people into like the electric gate and like all around the arena, and like they just get electrocuted. You see their skeletons. Like it's crazy. And like you're just legitimately just like messing each other up. Like they hit so hard too, because the sound effects, like you literally just like with Mario just like shoulder like check a Toad and he just like it just hits so hard. And this game is just so crazy and so fun. Like it's
back up the video. You got
oh yeah.
Splatoon.
So I would say like it's almost like the same type of fun that you would get out of like Power Stone. That's how I would describe
Nice.
like
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the
Super arcade.
comparison.
it's for someone who's like totally obsessed with balancing some competitive games. Like this game should remain as unbalanced as possible.
So this one is like, it's very different because it looks like your team can comprise of multiple, I guess you could say, main characters instead of just one. And then like you have gear and stuff that you can customize now, which is crazy. Yeah, like that wasn't in the original. Like every like team captain had their own stats, and like their specials were different and stuff. Like, and of course, I know I saw Chris alluding to it. One of the more, I guess you could call kind of controversial things about it was Waluigi, because whenever he'd make a goal, he would legitimately he'd go yeah, and then he'd start doing the suck it motion.
Exactly.
And it was like the funniest thing, because there would be times where like if you make like a really like an assisted goal, his teammates, his minions would go run up behind him as he's celebrating, and they would all say suck it at the same time. It's so funny. Like literally he'll go, oh yeah, and then you'll see like these Toads run up behind him and they're all just going like this. And I was like, how does this get past in a Nintendo game? But
that's when it all started. That's when how Waluigi fandom started. I'm just saying.
Right?
No, I think it really did, because his special was literally called Waluigi. His special literally, like, he would create black flames, like a wall of black flames, like behind him whenever he ran, and that was his special. It literally would say Wall Luigi. It was so stupid.
It's honestly the most. It's a lot of personality among these characters,
which I mean is very indicative of next level games, because they're very good at like capturing personality. If you've ever played like Punch Out Wii, oh man, like it's just brimming with personality. And so that's kind of what I was hoping we would get announced here. But Mario Strikers is something that we also had mentioned that like we can see happening. But yeah, I didn't expect it here today, and yeah, I'm so excited for this, especially because we got my girl Rosalina up in here.
It's the only game where I'm like, oh, she looks pretty cool in this game. Like, I'm okay with this. Like, every other game is like,
you don't like Rosalina? She does.
I just feel like she's kind of tacked on in a lot of sports games. I guess because it doesn't feel like she has much personality in them. But in this one, she looks like she has some personality in it.
I'm hoping Pauline.
He really does do the motion.
Are you watching?
There's like no denying that. Yeah.
All right, here. Let's just.
It's not like it's kind of it. It's literally somebody found that, and then in Japan they greenlit it because they had no idea what it meant.
Shigeru Miyamoto's like, oh, I like X Japan. It's my favorite band. And, oh. It's not X Japan.
Watching the stream, we got Waluigi doing this, doing the suck it motion.
And then freaking dry Koopas in the back doing it. Oh my god!
Like Monty
with their
Mole.
short arms too.
Yeah.
Oh, Shy Guy.
Who's just sitting there floating.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you don't believe it, but it's like it's crazy.
Daisy like puts puts out a finger, like it goes on fire out of nowhere, and she just puts it out on like the top of her hip, like almost on her butt, pretty much. And I'm just like, Nintendo let that happen.
Yeah, like Yoshi has electrical powers in here too. Like everyone kind of has just something that you didn't expect them to have. Like Luigi with his tornado, it's crazy.
And
But
Yoshi, I think Yoshi like files some like incorrect numbers on his tax returns and just like throws it away.
Oh, let's talk a little bit about what like the features and mechanics that they talked about. Well, first off, right there, it's up to 8 players with Joy-Cons on a single
Amazing.
screen. That's amazing.
Crazy.
A full
Amazing.
game.
Wait,
Crazy.
that's local. Holy
That's
crap.
local
Yeah.
8-player. Yeah.
So freaking good. It's gonna be an awesome party game, I think.
But here's the thing: I wonder
Oh,
how
yeah.
many. Does it say how many players you can do online from your own home? Like can you do 4v4?
Probably 4.
That's like tournament status. Like you're
Well-
inviting friends over to hold a tournament on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's it.
I'm saying like you
That's
think
crazy.
you can do 4 people at home playing online against 4 other people?
I think that's the whole
Probably.
point. Kind of
Yeah.
like with Splatoon, they're testing out esports. The other thing I was going to mention is they have, it's called Battle League. I don't know. Do you remember the details? Do you have the details of it? But it's like there's this whole online tournament mode
Yeah.
that
And
it
so
seems much more robust than a normal Nintendo game.
yeah, so like what it is they call it the online club. So what it
Yeah.
is you have like up to 20 players, like people to join a club. So if say for example if we decided to make an MKR club, you know, it could be all of us in there.
Ooh.
And so as part of this club we get to choose like our uniforms and whatnot, and then we could always just like all jump on and like play online matches against other clubs and other teams around the world. And then so we could, you know, like for practice or I think even ranking, if I think that's what they said in here too, which is crazy. Like that's insane. Like it's so
Yeah.
cool. You guys can have like your own club to just like play against other people online. Like it's gang warfare on a soccer
Only-
level.
The only thing left would be like if we could create our own pub, like online pub, and fight the other fans. That'd be legit.
Right? I'm trying to see if they have like an official website for this. But
They have to if they're already taking pre-orders.
yeah.
I mean, I know they're not
I see the
connected, but-
Nintendo eShop
Right.
website, but I'm trying to find like the actual website
Right.
for it. I
Oh,
don't think
and
they
then
have one yet.
As you see in the
How do
trailer,
they not have a marketing website up yet? Come on,
There's-
Nintendo.
they probably do. It's like it's focused on offense, right? And so you have both home courts and one court in one like field. Like you'll have the one team and then the other team's home court. It's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like
I
split down the
thought
middle.
Donkey Kong's outfit was like I just saw him turn into like a cone head.
I mean, it's probably because he's wearing a cone outfit.
Wait, did you see Kirby in here? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Oh,
Donkey
never
Kong.
mind. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so interesting.
That joke went
It's
over my
5
head.
on 5, but it's like up to 8 players. So is it because they consider the goalie as another player?
makes
5v. No, the goalie is not a player.
It's not, right?
So it's 8
Oh, maybe a
players.
minion.
Get it?
Well,
It's
the-
5v5 minus 2.
The Bluetooth only allows up to 8 controllers anyway, so maybe that's
Yeah.
just a limitation.
I'm reading like the synopsis over here on the eShop. Yeah, band together with 20 strikers online, competing against other clubs, find the right club for you. Top club in each season. So it's gonna be they're gonna have a season. They're gonna have seasons for this. Strive to become the world's top club each season. That's crazy. Up to 8 players.
It's very modern for an online game. It's odd to see Nintendo doing this, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
cool.
look at this.
Hopefully it
8
succeeds.
players can go online for the goal on one Nintendo Switch system with local wireless or online. Bring along a secondary striker on the same system in online battles. So I guess online battles you can only bring up to 2 people. Like when you're playing online, it's 2 max per console.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, you
Yeah,
can just get
that's-
2 and 2 consoles is fine to get 4. You know.
Yeah, that's usually how they do it, and I think a lot of it is a limitation on like the Wi-Fi protocol. Yeah, locally 4 players on each team can go cleat to cleat in individual matches. So
Cleat to cleat.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man, I totally forgot how fun this game was until I saw this again on the direct, and I was just like, I did not know I needed this.
I really love the whole addition of like the gear too, and just like even the animations that they have.
Yeah.
Iron Man Mario.
Yeah, those are those are in-game animations when they're doing their specials. Like, it's crazy.
It's like they saw. I mean, I guess the original Mario Strikers had those type of animations, but it does remind me of like the Min Min reveal, or I guess arms
Yeah.
animation. Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. I can't wait for this. I'm totally getting this like day
When's
one
it coming out?
purchase.
April.
10th,
June?
right?
June 10th.
Yeah.
June.
And you know the best part about Battle League is there's that there's gonna be some like special event tournaments or like some like big qualifying regionals or something like that.
They're
like,
trying to get a community
to watch,
going with
yeah.
that
Yeah.
game already. so-
Hopefully the net code is good for this. It's a sports game.
Wii's netcode
One
is
of
really
many.
bad, but
I think
it's
it won't
somewhat
be
playable.
I think it won't be bad because it's not a fighting game.
Yeah.
Netcodes are mostly bad for fighting games because of the so many inputs that go into it. This one I don't think it'll be too bad.
I mean, how is Mario Kart 8 online? Is it if it can run Mario Kart 8,
Not
I think it's
competitive.
okay. Well, I mean, like for these type of games, like if as long as there's not that many movement options, like it should be fine. Because like you can
Okay.
just load the next movement option, and that's what they do with Mario Kart. At least they'll like predict where you're gonna go. Not netcode.
So if like you're the goalie and you miss the ball, you can't roll it back.
So I
in
don't
the
think
netcode?
I almost feel like you don't control the goalies per se.
There's no rollback.
Yeah, no. You couldn't control the goalies in the GameCube one either, huh? Or,
Yeah, I don't think so. I think like you might be able to like there might be an indirect way to control them, but yeah. Look at this online clubs, the elite
That'd be a
cleats,
PC setting.
region. You can choose a region, club policy. Interesting. So they have like you could just choose club policy. There's like just chill or whatnot or play to improve. So yeah.
Oh, because it's the online settings. Got it.
Oh, in Mario Kart DS, you could make your own emblem. I wonder if they'll allow that. I mean, they probably won't
They
for,
probably won't nowadays. Back then.
for certain reasons. If they give us a few amount of pixels, there's only so much we can make, and I think we might be able to allow that to happen.
Yeah. So that's great. Anything else that you guys want to talk about before we move on to the next topic? Because it's quite a lot
There's
for
a
us to
lot.
talk about.
Yeah, actually, really, if we can really quick recap, because people have been clamoring for the different Mario sports games for years. In recent years, we got 2 tennis games, we got a golf, we got strikers. What's left? Sluggers,
Sluggers.
Oh, right, yeah.
and
How's-
and obviously any potential for another sport.
For a
of course,
new
there's
one,
always
yeah.
more. Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta
like,
run,
Oh, I
It's-
guess hoops, but that was
Oh,
like
3D.
yeah, that was
Like
like a
Street-
DS
Street-
game.
Yeah,
that
we
I
don't-
didn't really like.
I'd count it. You never know, because this is. We talked about this before. Now that they're one platform, we see the fruits of their labor with all the different studios working for one rather than 2 platforms. This is what happens.
well, I think
Wow.
also wasn't the Hoops game made by Square Enix? I
Yes,
could have
I
swore.
was just about to say that.
It's so
I think
funny.
it's gonna be interesting because
Sora
it's
in
Square
there?
Enix, so I don't think it. No, but
Was
but
Culex
what-
in there?
No, but White Mage, Black
White Mage.
Yeah,
and
are in
Brass
there.
Dragon?
Yeah, they're in there. White Mage is cute. She's basically Rosalina, like in there.
Oh, basically that's Rosalina. Okay.
At least nobody
Did
gets
you see
injured.
her?
That's not. How is that White Mage? That's just anime waifu.
Let me see this.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
oh.
basically Rosalina.
So White Mage,
That's
right?
too cute.
Yeah, she's really cute. I think it's White Mage and I don't know if it was Red Mage or Black Mage that are in.
Red,
It's red. Okay.
I believe. Oh wait, no,
Oh, no,
I
it's
see Black Mage.
Ninja.
Red Ninja and Black Mage, or just
Yeah.
Ninja.
I think it was Ninja and Black Mage.
Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Ninja from from
And-
6.
So-
And
It could
obviously Black
happen.
Mage is just VV. So
What the heck? This is white. This looks like freaking Space Channel 5 girl. Come
It's a
on.
Space Channel 5
Ooh
girl.
la la.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
actually thinking the same thing.
At least Vivi's in there correctly, but man,
welcome.
she can't even see.
Cosmic-
She needs to see to shoot.
Welcome Cosmic Curry in the chat.
So Square Enix, if they've there's a pretty good relationship between Square Enix right now and Nintendo-ish.
Mhm.
yeah,
right?
you're telling me. Have you seen this direct?
That's
this
But it's-
direct
I mean,
is like
I'm saying pretty good, not like because they're still doing plenty of things for other consoles. So yeah, I mean, hoops, why not?
Square
Like,
Enix
they're-
Central.
We're getting what we want. Huh?
This direct was Square Enix Central. Let me tell you. Yeah. All right. Next big topic we should move on to.
Wow, you skipped that one.
What?
You skipped one that I believe I predicted like 2 years ago. It doesn't really count as a prediction if it's that long though.
Oh, I think we're going in order. I think we're just kind of.
What was it? What was it? I'll skip to it. What is it?
A sequel to Wii Sports.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
choose
yeah.
next. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Chris did say this. He mentioned that we are getting another sports game. Yep, that's right. MLB the Show 22.
Sony property.
We don't need sluggers.
I mean, we could talk about that later too.
Otano, or what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Shohei
Shohei,
Ohtani. Yeah. I mean, for those who don't know,
That was
this
cute.
guy is like, he's amazing. He's an amazing baseball player. Dude is a pitcher and a hitter, and he's like MVP status in both. So that's
There-
why like he's a good person to be the face of this game. But it's also because MLB The Show is a Sony Studios game,
Sony Studio. Yeah.
Mhm.
which is crazy, and it's coming to the Switch all at 15 frames per second. Like, it's great.
They should have made it cloud gaming. Should have made it cloud game. It's a turn-based game. You
That's
can do
the-
it cloud gaming.
That's the first time I've ever heard that sentence. They should have made it cloud gaming.
It's a turn-based game. It's fine.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, well, it is turn-based, but also you kind of have to get the timing right to hit them balls. You know what I mean?
No, no.
Turn-based game. Real-time pitching and swinging.
Oh my gosh! All right, so
That's funny.
Were
I
you
think it's further
also-
left. It's further left. You gotta. No, you're right. You're
I
right.
found
That
it.
was it. Yeah, you
were
gotta watch
you
the-
also kind of surprised, like when he goes, "And here's what's next"?
Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting it for a while now, and every direct I'm hoping that it happens. It actually came with much less fanfare than I expected. Like, this to me is huge, and
Yeah.
is almost a system seller. But right now the install base for the Switch is so high that everyone already has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like this for the Wii was the main reason it was the top console for so many years, and I'm excited
It was
to bring
free.
it back.
You
And
know,
it,
and
well, it was built in, yeah.
it's really funny because Wii Sports is also known as one of the top selling most
Games
top
of all
selling
time.
games of all time.
I think
Which
it is, right?
Which is insane.
Because
Which
it's
is
it's
insane. But
bundled.
then also because it came with the Wii, so I don't know how much
Yeah.
that counts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, people bought it because of that game, though. So, it's funny. About a week ago, someone was like, "Man, I miss Wii Sports," and she's like a casual game. She's a coworker who's like a casual gamer or whatever. And my friend was like, there are sports games on the Nintendo Switch with like motion control. It's like, oh, okay. But I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking it's not the same. Like, it's better.
Not the same.
You got to go back to the Nintendo Wii. And the thing is, like, I never played Wii Sports Resort, but whenever we imagine, like, no, man, what if they made a sequel to the Wii Sports, like during the Wii era? This is kind of what we imagined, like online functionalities,
Online,
leaderboard,
yeah.
and more more aspects to these mini games, and obviously more sports, but it's not so single dimensional, and it looks like they kind of went that route, and this is pretty hype. Honestly, this is pretty hype.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm on both sides, like cautiously optimistic because I know like the core of it is already fun. I'm hoping it's not played out because a lot of us, I mean, how many Wii tennis games did we play? Like so many.
Yeah.
But like I'm hoping that it's still fun because it's been years. But also looking at it, it does look like fitness boxing or whatever. Like it looks like one of those a little bit lower tier quality games. But I still think it could be a ton of fun because look at these guys playing. These Nintendo C-level executives. That's the C-level.
they're A, I think, at
Yeah.
this point now, Chris. You forget all the A
No,
list
do you
people
mean?
are gone.
C is top. C is
Oh,
top.
okay. I was
S-
gonna say.
tier.
I was
CFO,
like,
whatever.
S tier.
S tier. S
Yeah.
tier. There we go.
But it also, is it me or has those Mii's ever looked better? Like the Mii's that they use, they don't even look like.
Well, okay, so
They look
that
cool.
part, like, those aren't the Mii's. They're
Oh,
like the
okay.
stand-in characters. Because if you look at this screenshot right here
left-
with the Takahashi and
Koizumi and
Koizumi,
Takahashi,
those
yeah.
they have Mii faces. So.
Oh,
But
those,
I'm wondering
yeah.
if you can change the look of these other characters because I noticed that on the main menu there was a clothes hanger button option on there.
Of course.
So I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we can probably change like the looks of these characters.
I
But
hope
yeah,
that's the next generation of Mii's. Like if they look like that, I'll be so
oh,
happy.
dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look great. I really like how they look too. It's really funny too because everyone got really excited about this and like going, oh man, you know, like we were waiting for like a Wii Sports to come back, and they kind of forgot that Wii Sports Club existed because that game did not do too well. If you guys remember what that was a Wii U game, and you know on the that one lost ancient console, the Wii U. And but like that one had like a stupid like subscription service to play the games, which was so dumb. Yeah, like you could
Oh
pay
my God.
monthly or
Oh,
like
right.
yeah. Do
What
you
were they
remember that?
thinking?
Yeah. So they had like it was something like that, but this one I think it just looks so much better. And here, Chris, another thing that to entice you for this game, which might get you a little excited. Have you seen the price for this game?
Is it free to play?
No, it's
Is it-
40. It's $40. But
40 is
it's,
not bad.
That's-
yeah,
that's good.
it's not
It is
60.
going to be free. It is going to be free in 2 weekends from now. So get your
your test
Nintendo
play on.
Switch ready, your Ethernet port ready.
Yeah.
And there's no subscription, so for
So it's
yeah. Yeah,
it's going to be
so
40
I'll
bucks.
take
You're
it.
saying, and there's a test launch or whatever they like to call these for a weekend. And there are 3 games, I think. You have the details there.
Oh,
It came up at the end.
It
Can I
did,
just
and I
say-
skipped it.
The number one sport that I'm hyped for is badminton. Like
yeah. Oh
badminton
my God, me too.
is like the hype
Oh,
is
yeah.
secretly the hypest sport in the Olympics. Whenever I turn on the Olympics, I'm like I get tired just watching it. Like,
Right.
oh my God.
Tell me you're Asian American without telling me you're Asian American.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Oh man, I love badminton. Like, I was man. I would to
Figure
say that
skating.
to say that I played badminton. Like I pretended like I was in Prince of Tennis. Like I totally did. So much so that I sprained my back and had to go to the hospital one time because like
Oh my.
I smashed so hard.
It looks dangerous, dude. Like I don't know what about badminton. It just looks so dangerous.
Well,
Oh, you don't
there's
understand.
there's like no weight to the racket, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no weight to anything, and you just want to smash the crap out of that birdie. So it just becomes like you just hurt yourself from trying too hard.
Well, it's
Like-
because I jumped and then like I landed very awkwardly so I sprained my back doing that. So
See,
Yeah.
you were
What's
trying too hard.
Chambers? I'm seeing the fine print here. The 3
So-
games available.
So the 3 games available are
Chambara.
bowling, chambara, and tennis. So chambara
Oh.
is so they called it like on Wii Sports Resort. I think it was called like Wii. It was like sword fighting or something.
Ah,
like
yeah,
that.
that's the thing with
Yeah.
like the thing when you're on the
where you
thing.
like this.
The
and,
thing
like,
thing.
You know, it's essentially it's like lightsaber battling or whatnot. You know, you go in like
Yeah,
this and
they had you on the platform over the water,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then you fell.
Yeah, so they called it chambara here, so I guess that's the actual name for it. But yeah, so I was excited to see that made.
I
it
was,
come
yeah, I was
back here.
excited for that actually.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably play that a lot.
Me too. And I love playing it on the Wii Sports Resort with the Wii Motion Plus, and I was just like, ugh. But here's one thing that someone brought up: is where is my boxing? Where's boxing, huh? Where's boxing? You guys
Oh,
notice
boxing.
boxing's not here?
You know
I
why?
did not.
You know why?
Why?
oh,
Oh,
why, huh? Yeah.
Back love.
Because EA has bought out all licensings of the word boxing and punching.
Did they really?
No, I'm just kidding. You know, hey, Pirates of the Caribbean, you can't use the word pirates.
I thought you were gonna say that like because of Wii Fitness Boxing, but I was like, nah. But like you
They
can't
don't want to
actually box
cannibalize those
someone.
amazing sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
but you-
it's because Arms 2 is coming out.
oh my god.
Return of the Arms.
It's just
Oh,
put Lil
yeah.
Mac in arms. Lil Mac versus Arms. You can't even play as the Arms
Arms-
character.
Arms happened because people enjoyed Wii boxing too much. That's what happened.
I still
Ar-
think-
I can believe
Let's not
that.
get into it. That's
All right, we got a lot to talk about. I think we
we
should
do
move
have
on.
a lot of first party stuff, a lot of content, Nintendo.
Yeah.
They just make Arms a
tons.
Power Stone game. Wouldn't that be better?
All right, I think the next big topic that for us at least I think we need to talk about is the upcoming DLC
Wow,
for
man.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, because there were
What a
rumors
roller
circling,
coaster.
rumors that, you know,
What
oh
a
my
roller
God, Mario
coaster.
Kart 9's coming, right?
Mhm. And that's a revamp.
Nah.
mechanic.
It's like this is supposed to be disappointing, but my God, it's so exhilarating.
48 tracks.
I'm
Super
not
How can you-
disappointed at all.
Where's my double dash?
How can you be angry at 48 new tracks, 48 remakes? Sure, but like they're
Yeah.
gonna have like anti-grav and stuff, right? Who cares?
Yeah.
Those are basically the characters of the game. Like where you have new characters for Smash Brothers, new tracks are what make the game different.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And it's like you
Double
remember
dash.
playing the classic
Sure.
levels for the first time. I remember going to Mario Kart 8 and thinking like, I don't care about these classic levels. I want to play the new levels. And then some of the classic levels, I was like, okay, you know, I really like these classic levels. I'll try them out in this cup. The first time I tried them, I was like, these aren't the same levels.
Nope.
Because I'm upside down now. And this long ass Rainbow Road is one long lap. And you know, there's so many things they can still adjust with it. The experience is different for sure. So I'm super excited to see. And then of course we had the Tokyo tour.
Yeah,
Ooh.
from Mario Kart Tour.
There's
Yeah,
so many.
I noticed that too. I was like, wait a second, this is a Mario Kart Tour track. What is this doing in here? And so yeah, they're even bringing Tokyo, you know, like Mario Kart Tours, which is crazy because like there is
That
an
is so
argument,
cool.
you know, for people saying like, well, none of these are new tracks. And I'm like, well, how many of you played Mario Kart Tour? Because I guarantee
Yeah.
you, a lot of this is new tracks for you.
And everyone in who's going to play on that track
Was Tour the cell phone app?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and for Tokyo Tour, you have to play as Donkey Kong if you want to be the DK, you know. So
But
It's
it's
also-
crazy though. What's up?
It's a mobile game, and so like to get one bundle with Diddy Kong is like $40 compared to $25 for all these tracks. So like obviously it comes with the trappings of mobile.
Yeah.
But this, my God, and everyone complained that the expansion pack had zero value, and we're a few months in, and it's pretty hard to complain now. I mean, sure, some
Yeah.
people still won't get it, but that's a value proposition right there.
Yeah, because like I mean, the tracks is, you know, alone these are gonna, they say it's $24.99 for all 6 waves, but if you already have expansion pass, it's already included. You already got
Yeah.
it.
that actually made me like, because I still haven't technically owned Mario Kart 8 because my roommate has it, deluxe, and I'm like, now I have to buy it literally because I already had the expansion pass. But it's funny how the expansion pass was the thing that tipped me over to buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I think a lot of other people who, you know, probably only had Mario Kart 8 for Wii U already had it. Now they're like, now I got double dip, you know, to play these 48 tracks.
48 tracks. So what are the details? I know we're getting in 6 waves. How long is that? Is that a whole year's
It's over
worth?
almost 2 years.
Yeah, so they
It's
said that
2 years?
it says that all 6 waves will be out by the end of 2023. So they are basically like fighter passing it, like with Smash
They're
Brothers.
fighters passing it.
Yeah, and that's
So-
hype.
So every few months,
is.
I think every 3-4 months, we're gonna get like another one. So the first one is on March 18th. So yeah, next month we're totally getting the first. And here I'm gonna try to see, because like they showed like a little like tease of the first wave, and so they already said that we're getting Choco Mountain, Tokyo Tour, and Coconut Mall. I'm trying to see what else over here looks familiar, but it's kind of hard to see because it's so small and I can't
That's a
make it any
Friday.
bigger. But
Friday live stream.
yeah, I mean that I recognize that big Yoshi egg from something. So, but yeah, like it's crazy. 48, and it makes me wonder too. I'm like 48 returning tracks. Is there even
How many
48
are there?
tracks? Right? Is there even 48 tracks
I
still
looked it up.
remaining?
There's like 170 across. I don't know if that included tour.
Arcade and
So
it might
let's say
be
there's
arcade
200. It didn't
too.
include arcade.
Oh,
Let's say
okay.
there's around 200. And right now, how many are in the game?
About 48. No, it's more than that. Because
So there's still plenty, right?
10.
But-
There's is it 10? Well, 10. Yeah, it's about 40. Yeah, about
Times-
40 tracks.
I mean, that's a ton. You
I
play random. It's you playing a ton of maps, but so many.
You know, Nintendo's like kind of. I feel like just lately they've been giving us sneak peeks at like the new directions of each game franchise. Like
Mhm.
I said this in the last pod, but it's pretty much like Bowser's Fury is the hint at like 3D Mario in the future. Pokemon Legends of Arceus.
56.
Future of Pokemon.
Yeah, or you know, Metroid Dread or whatever. Like I just feels like, and this right here, like. I wouldn't really mind having this happen with the next Mario Kart game to where like maybe it starts off with, you know, 32 tracks or whatever. And then it comes out with waves, even though it might be less than, you know, when it starts off normally with other Mario Kart games in the past. If it goes straight into DLC waves, then I'm hyped. Like, is it because it keeps the hype going, and it's almost like a get together every week, and it's just more special. Even though you're starting off with a little bit less of a product, the fact that it's building up, because people will buy Mario Kart games regardless of reviews. So
Yeah, I don't even think. I mean,
yeah, they clearly put Mario Kart Tour over on that.
they did.
There are 56 tracks on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right now.
Yeah, they're not starting with a smaller game because it's still a huge game to start with. But it's just like with Ultimate, when they released it, it already had the most Smash Brothers characters of all time, and a lot more than most fighting games, I think.
yeah,
And then they kept adding DLC to how many different waves. But this is kind of like that. And if Nintendo continues to do that every year, there's a drip feed of announcements for DLC, like fan beloved DLC. That is keeping the community and the conversation going. Like this is going until 2023. In 2024, maybe in summer, there will be something for Splatoon or for
Pokemon or
Smash Brothers Director's Cut. You know, like they can continue to do that and then actually bring value to their online service. It can't compete with a Game Pass or even PlayStation Plus. But if you're doing this, then maybe people will subscribe anyway, just for their top content.
I mean, this is the most valuable part of the expansion pass so far. It's funny that you said Smash Bros. DX because that's Melee in Japan.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
That's what it's called.
Is Melee?
Japan. Yeah.
It's like
DX?
it doesn't, I forget what it stands for. Oh, it's a Japanese term. It's like, yeah.
It's Dairanto Smash Brothers X.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
But yeah, that it's crazy. Like I'm just looking at all these different tracks too. I'm like, I guess there really is enough to fill this out if you're including Tour too. I mean, off the top of your heads, is there a certain track that you guys like want in here that isn't already in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Or if you can't even remember?
There's so many tracks now that like there's a ton of tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already. So I'm like, I don't even know if I'm like was already satisfied with the amount of content in Mario Kart 8 in Wii U. So I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, when I saw this, like I thought to myself, man, I really hope they put Coconut Mall in here.
Yeah, because the music was playing.
And it was the first song. I was like, oh my god, is that Coconut Mall? Yeah, but Coconut Mall is one, but then I think one that that I really want, and I think Rob might agree with me, is a Daisy Cruiser. I want that back in here because that was a double stash stage originally, and then I think it was a Mario Kart 7. So I was like, man, I want this.
Yeah,
back
they
in
did
here.
bring it back. I remember they brought it back.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah, racing on a yacht. That's insane.
That's nuts.
That was fun.
Of course,
Did anybody else play Tour like for more than a weekend? I liked it, and I think it's really fun to see Mario Karts and the characters in like these real locations, like Tokyo, like Paris. So I'm excited to see them bring more of those.
Yeah, I like that. One thing I want them to bring, and I really hope, is that I hope we get I don't think it's gonna happen though, but I would like if they gave us some new characters, or at the very least gave us some of the costumes that the characters have in Mario Kart Tour, because in Tour a lot of characters have like really cool costumes, and so I'm just like, can't we have that in the normal Mario Kart?
It's not gonna
game?
happen.
Yeah.
So, it's funny because like doesn't this feel like same way how Smash Bros. It's like we kind of see Ultimate as like the ending, the farewell of Sakurai, and this kind of feels like a farewell of Mario Kart. In that it's going to be a brand new style of Mario Kart in the next game.
I'm glad you're saying this because we could have said that about Deluxe, because Deluxe was the repackaging with all of the DLC already included, and we're kind of looking at Smash Brothers as done. But this sets precedent that 2014. How old is that? 7?
Yeah.
8 years.
7-year-old game can get this much DLC. I'm holding out hope for more Smash Brothers content. Maybe it's when the Pro comes out, but I don't think that version of Smash Brothers is ruled out, is off the table for more content. This opens it up.
I would actually be surprised, like very surprised, if they don't release Smash Brothers, like you said, director's cut. Yeah, like it would be shocking. I will say is I wonder if this was started in advance, if this DLC was made because of COVID. in that, like, they had to delay a lot of stuff. So they're like, hey, how about we just work on DLC in the meantime? And they just went, 48 tracks takes a while though. So they probably just like, we might have to go all out. And they could have done like 12 tracks. They could have done like 24, but man, 48.
That's a lot. I'm so excited.
I have
for
a
this.
question. Will they be adding or just remastering? Will they have like anti-grav and actually
I
change
would
up
think
these
so,
maps?
because if you see
Yeah.
some of these, they did add, like, you can see some of them have like
Ramps.
gliders and ramps and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to Mario Kart 8 it up, because that's
Yeah.
all the past courses all have, like some type of
They did.
anti-grav or like underwater segments and stuff. So I'm sure that that's what they're gonna do.
It's new. It's new enough. I mean, it's
Mhm.
really. It's not gonna feel like a stale content. It's gonna feel so
No.
new.
Yeah, yeah. Because when was the last time you guys played Choco Mountain? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you're gonna feel just fine, or like it's gonna feel fresh enough for you.
The only thing missing now from this game, give us the damn 2 characters, 1 cart mode. Do it, Nintendo. Do it.
No, I was just thinking about that. Like,
I don't care about 2 items. Just give me 2 characters.
I feel like it's not gonna happen because of the gliders and all the extra stuff that the carts do.
It's not powerful enough for sure to do that.
It could be the next one. It could be like a Double Dash sequel. The name is there, right? Everyone says Mario Kart Switch. That's the name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it could be 9.
I wonder if instead of
Mario Kart Switch
building, so you know how you could build your cart? I wonder if you could have gear like Mario Kart Strikers and like give yourself item specific advantages.
Nah. Well, maybe
saying.
Mario Kart 9. Yeah.
No,
not part
in
of the
9,
DLC.
yeah, that's what I mean.
okay.
Like
Mario
the
Kart
next-
9, Mario Kart Switch is gonna. Well, everybody wants it to be Smash Kart.
Yeah.
All Stars, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right.
Oof.
I think we
Captain
need to
Falcon's
move on
in
to
every
the next
race.
topic, because it's we're already starting to run a little late.
Too many cooks.
Since I'm the host, I'm throwing my authority around here, because
Kirby?
I need to talk about this. Kyo's not here, but I know she wanted to be, but I need to talk about this, because this is not
lightning round it.
this is not a what did I say moment, because I can't say that I predicted this, although maybe I did at one point, because I remembered Chris asked me one time, what's your crazy pie in the sky like prediction or something you would want like to be revealed at E3.
You did say this.
And I specifically said I want Fire Emblem Warriors, but 3 houses. Like, I want, because it would just be amazing. I get to play as like all the characters from 3 houses. The story is like good enough to do it.
I remember you saying this actually,
Yeah.
and you had a lot of hope. Actually, you had 3 hope for it.
Yeah, I really did, man. And so when I saw this, like, it's really funny, because I have a live reaction, but I didn't upload it yet because I still need to edit it. But I was like, it was very bad, because I wasn't at my normal station, so my camera's like over here, so all you see is my ugly chin. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to like upload this, but if you see in it, if I do
Viral.
upload eventually, I do get pretty excited when I realize what's actually happening, because I was more like trying to set things up, and I was like, wait a second, is this Fire Emblem? And then when I see it and I'm like, it's Warriors, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm cannot
excited for
wait.
you.
This is like
super excited
this is
for you.
great, because I loved Fire Emblem Warriors 1, and that one was more like they tried to put as many, at least the 3 like main like famous popular Fire Emblems all together in there. So in this one, this is solely focused on one, just kind of like with Age of Calamity, with Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity. This is basically this. And yeah, it's not a sequel or a prequel. Like, it's essentially a alternate storyline, like, which they've already said, a different story that takes place in the same universe. So it's an alternate storyline. So I'm thinking that this is going to be like the 3 houses uniting as one, as opposed to like fighting against each other in the original game. So
They fought each other in the original game.
well,
Fire Emblem Full House
Spoiler.
Warriors.
dude, the game's been out for like 3 years now, Rob. Okay, you're not even gonna play it.
Nope. I'm probably not even gonna play this game.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Rob's gonna end up playing Fire Emblem Warriors for like the original one in 2017.
I just hope that like it doesn't suffer from the same problems Age of Calamity did with, their like 10 frames per second gameplay. I'm really hoping that's not the case, because it was very off-putting for me when I played Age of Calamity and that would happen, but I am a bigger Fire Emblem fan than I am a Zelda fan. So I think I think I might just push through it and be like, no, gotta play as the baby girl Hilda. Just to get through it, because yeah, I'm super hyped and excited for this game. I cannot wait. And I also feel like this game is getting shortchanged because they're releasing it around the same time as other big hitters. So much like what they did with Fire Emblem Warriors, the first one.
And they threw it at the beginning of the direct and kind of just kept on moving.
Yeah, I was like, this is like a Fire Emblem, it's starting off the direct. Okay, all right. I guess I mean maybe this is the high point of the direct, and then nope, it just kept going higher.
I'm
higher.
I'm not gonna
Going higher
forget.
and higher.
If you guys want to know what I mean by shortchanged, the original Fire Emblem Warriors was released 5 days to Mario Odyssey. Think about that. Shortchanged.
Like I feel like this direct was just like compensated for like all of COVID. It's like everything we missed out on because we had the delay. Here it is. Gotcha. Like, oh.
What did you say, Chris? Or you were about to say something?
Oh, no, I was saying before how happy I am for you and how happy that I never got into Fire Emblem. I'm glad that so many people are into this game, but they're getting so much content, and I don't even have the time. But I'm sure it's great. So happy for you.
Yeah, it's like when you go when you're going on vacation. Like, should I go on vacation? Well, I guess I won't spend too much. Oh, but I'm also not working. Double whammy.
Oh man.
Next time Kyo's on, you guys can fangirl over this, because I know that we're not giving you enough of the back and forth for Fire Emblem. But
It's
we can
fine.
go to the next one.
Oh yeah. So next, I was
Man's
gonna say,
Sky?
did you want to talk about this one? Yeah. So
I can
Ooh.
skip Advance Wars.
that's what you meant.
Can I just say
no.
something real quick? I think it's way better than I expected, considering how it started off.
Dude, yeah, how are we getting both a Fire Emblem and an Advance Wars trailer in one direct? What the
What's
heck is
going-
going on with this year?
I
It's a
don't.
great direct.
Is this real life or is this just fantasy?
Is this the game you were talking about, Chris?
How many first party sports games did Nintendo announce in this direct?
First party?
Well, well, I know.
And
yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, well, before we
Shohei.
I think we need to talk about the next another big thing.
Please.
And which is I think
I was so
Kirby-
excited. For
Splatoon?
this.
Is Kirby, right? Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about,
Oh,
Chris?
okay, yeah, I'm down for this
Not
too.
Splatoon?
Oh, so much. Let's run through it. But
This is
what's
the
mouthful mode?
this is the Nintendo's No Man's Sky.
This is
Splatoon?
this is Kirby Odyssey. So earmuffs, Rob. This is totally Kirby playing Super Mario Odyssey.
It really is.
This is the only series where I'm okay eating animals. Like,
Yeah.
When they had that car, I did not think that this dude was gonna try to stuff the whole thing in his mouth.
but that's what we've always wanted, though, right? Like in every Kirby game, like, man, I wish everything could turn me into something.
Yeah. I just wish you could eat everything. Yeah, when you're Kirby.
Yeah, well, in here you can, but you can sort of eat it, everything, but then it also becomes part of you. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
yeah,
That's his mouth.
it's
That's
crazy.
his mouth.
I don't know if I like or hate the fact that it's called mouthful mode, because
Oh,
I
you
just
love it.
I it's funny, but I also kind of hate it at the same time because he just looks like a car cover on top of the car.
I'm okay with that. It's so cute. Okay, so is it me or the camera reminds you of Galaxy's camera? Like it looks like
yeah.
it's kind of automated, and I think that was my biggest worry, because if it was free for all free mode camera, it's really more difficult to aim Kirby's attacks like projectiles. I feel, but now in Galaxy mode or Galaxy's
Or
automated camera,
3D world.
yeah,
ish.
it's easier to aim because you're kind of at a fixed camera angle, but not really. So
It's a little more linear
yeah,
in that sense.
and it's more cinematic too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It really is Odyssey. I mean, instead of throwing the hat on random objects, you're just swallowing the random objects. I mean, one of my biggest
Light bulb.
good, we have. I mean, he eats the car, he becomes Carby. But
Yeah.
one of the biggest things I think was really cool about this is the evolution system, where you can
Yeah.
have the weapons
Oh,
and you
yeah,
can evolve
that
the
was
weapons.
actually
That's not
pretty
Kirby.
legit.
I'm not complaining. I love it, but it's not Kirby. This is confirmed as a single player game?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
no,
so-
there's 2 players. A second player can be Bandana Waddle Dee.
Can you level him up?
I don't know. They haven't said anything about that, but that's interesting, right?
Because it has those single player progression, like almost RPG's progression elements, which is really nice in an adventure type of game, but so unusual for a Kirby.
It is. Yeah.
And I mean, I hope it makes, because Kirby's games are known for being easy. Obviously, unless you want to like do a boss rush, or whatever. So maybe we could fight more difficult bosses at the end, and
I hope so.
it keeps the intensity up. Also, like, is it me or the Waddle Dees are planning something evil, and Kirby's going to help them out? Like, I know this is going to happen, and Kirby's going to just get.
No, the thing that's gonna happen is that thing with the big ears, the green thing that talks, is gonna betray Kirby at some point, because
He's God.
If you've played a Kirby game, like usually that talking friend at the beginning betrays you at the end and becomes God, and Kirby has to stop him.
he in the end he fuses with Kirby, but that was his plan all along. And now Mario Odyssey 2, because he's the only one who could take powers, is Mario. So Mario has to step in and save Kirby.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think this game is shaping up to look really great, and I can't wait. When the March 25th is coming out next month. Oh man, excited.
These games, Nintendo games, are just looking better and better. Like, after the first trailer, or after the first sneak peek.
You're
Pokemon's
right.
a great example, and it's like kind of like, man, we can't even judge these on their first look, because the frame rates looks ugly. The graphics look terrible. This game actually like looks beautiful. In the frame rate was the one thing I was worried about the most, and the frame looks way better.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're totally working on making it look
I don't.
better.
Yeah, I can't imagine this being a bad game. Just like you see that there's already a high amount of content and inventive atmosphere features. I feel like it's a guaranteed
Kirby's a
at
car.
least 80. There's a Carby.
Mhm. Kirby really is The Last of Us.
All right.
It's
What was the
forgot.
game that Rob and Chris, you guys want to talk about next?
Another Nintendo game that has gotten like 4 or 5 updates by now. Splatoon 3.
Okay. I was gonna say, was it Splatoon that you want to talk about? Yeah. See,
Super quick.
And like the thing about this one too is like it was just Salmon Run, so they were showing
Which is
like.
Okay, I'm totally
Which is
okay
fine,
with
yeah. Like I loved playing the original Salmon Run. So
Me
this
too.
one, it seems to be just like new bosses and new quality of life stuff, which I think like the star of the show was the fact that you could throw the salmon eggs, because
Amazing.
Jesus Christ, man! Like when I saw that, even in my reaction, I go, thank God, because that was like the worst part of the game, when you were like, you destroy one of the boss salmons like all the way far away from the basket, and you have to like go swim it all the way back and all the way back just to go and like get each egg. So I think
But
like
that's
being able to throw it, such a game changer.
I think we should get a group. I already have quite a few people who are interested in playing it, but Salmon Run is it's PvE for those of you that don't know. It's almost like a horde mode.
Horde mode.
Like a
Yeah.
zombie horde.
That's fun. I want to
And
see
it's
it.
four inklings versus a bunch of different fish bosses, and it's wave after wave, and it's like out of all the Nintendo games has some of the highest highs in stress level and excitement. And when you're down to that last one, or you're trying to get that egg, it can feel really really close, and just so much joy. So I'm so super glad it's coming back, and there's quality of life and extra bosses. Like my wife and I were watching this, excited for every single one of those new announcements, and also like, goddamn, that looks frustrating.
Oh my
But in a
God!
good way.
Right?
It looks frustrating, but also like in a good stress level way.
Yeah. It's
as someone who's
really
never
fun.
as someone who's never played Splatoon, like, I didn't even know this mode existed, and it looks like it fits perfectly for this for Splatoon. Like, the whole like survival style, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's in
it
Splatoon
looks amazing.
2.
Yeah.
It's in Splatoon 2 if you want to give it a try, which I guess is kind of
Although-
pointless now.
They
It's-
also, I mean, I think they rotate, so it's not there every day. Like that's
Okay.
one way they keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Eh?
Well, that's
Eh?
cool though. Wow.
They yeah. They make it where like you can only play Salmon Run during like certain parts of the day or like certain days. So like they'll make it available, and it's always different too, because like they'll have like different rewards every time like it comes live, and then a different set of weapons you can use. It's not Like you don't get to really choose which
Summer's
weapon you play
horrible.
as. Yeah.
Real quick, that music threw me off so bad. Like it was cool. It was cool, but it was like, what is this? So as someone who's never seen Salmon Runs before and hearing that music, I was just like, what is this?
It's very anxiety inducing music. Like it makes you
It's very
so
Halloween.
stressed. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. It's like I have nightmares just thinking about like some of this stuff because like it gets really hard at times, especially when the stupid what do you call it, the grillers come out,
Yeah.
Chris. Oh my god.
I loved it.
Oh,
The music is very
Yeah.
like banjo-y, I guess. Yeah.
jeez. But yeah, I'm glad to see that is back. You know, I was hoping there would be more a different kind of Splatoon content because to me,
Right.
like a lot of this was pretty much the same. So, but it's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I love Splatoon, so
We'll s-
it
we'll
is
see
what
more.
it is.
This is the type of title we'll see like an hour deep dive or something, or a treehouse, or we'll get a lot more before it launch. Oh wait, when does this come out?
They said summer. They don't have an actual date yet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So really quick, because I know like none of you guys really play this series. I
Wish Keo was here.
I happen to have Xenoblade 1 and 2, but I only really put a significant amount in 2. So Xenoblade 3 was announced, which is crazy. Xenoblade
That's
Chronicles
nuts.
3. You know, like this is really cool in the fact that this game like essentially they said in the thing it meshes the features of like Xenoblade 1 and 2 together to create like this new like world. So, you know, for those who are big Xenoblade fans, you can see everything here that it's just like Xenoblade 1 and 2 influences all being tied up together in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and it looks great. I think like the characters look really cool. Of course, like, you know, I love like the futuristic weaponry and whatnot, but also still looking ancient and everything. Like I always love this look, and I think the characters look great. I'm pretty sure like that girl with the ears is Nia. They have she's grinding on some rails, looking like Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah,
Smash Director's Cut DLC confirmed.
but yeah, this is great news for Xenoblade fans. You know, like, am I gonna get it? I might. I mean, I still haven't beat Xenoblade 1 and 2, so it's kind of hard for me to want to jump straight into this if I don't really know like the endings of each one of them.
You can always get a discount from IGN.
Yeah, I could like, you know, and I might just like maybe just watch the endings of 1 and 2 so I can like do this. And for Cosmic Curry, I'm really feeling it.
You know what's funny is when this game was announced, all the GameStop employees took 1 and 2 and looked at the price and did a backslash.
Backslash.
I hate you, Shulk. I hate you so much. He's so annoying to fight in Smash.
Yeah, and this game's coming out in September, which is even crazier to think that this game was just announced in February and it's coming out this year. Insane.
That's a JRPG. Those games are not short.
Yeah, we're talking about
September is
JRPG.
not first half of 2022 Nintendo. We need to get them a calendar because something's wrong.
Oh,
It's
man.
first half in their hearts.
Okay. So I think we got pretty much all the big topics out of the way. Is there any
You want a lightning
other
round?
lightning round?
Can I just say, you know, after seeing what is it, Xenoblade 3 and seeing, you know, 1 and 2 for Advance Wars and seeing Splatoon 3, these dudes at Nintendo decided to show Earthbound, the beginnings, and he decided to show Earthbound, which is Mother 2, and they went on to the next game. Why would you do that to us, Nintendo? You knew how we were feeling. Every
They know
year.
how to count to 3,
Apparently they don't when it comes to Earthbound. They see 0 and 1. That's it.
and they also announced Portal.
Oh,
Portal 1 and 2 coming to Nintendo Switch. Crazy. Rob,
That's
I know
great.
you're a big fan of the Portal series.
Portal's pretty dope.
One of my favorite.
How do you feel about
I'm
this?
excited for that one. I'm a lot more excited for that one than I am for the other game that I've played before that they announced.
well, I mean, is it motion controlled for that one for the Switch? Do you know?
I don't know. I wouldn't want it
You
though.
know? Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I think I'd rather.
I think it might be cool if it was motion
You know my
control.
theory with this one?
What?
Portal 1 and 2 are great games. Some of my all-time favorites. I think they're releasing it now just so that you can see the difference between performance on this and the Steam Deck, and then people will say get the Steam Deck.
They're just like they'll make this one really crappy, so that
This game that's been out forever.
well, you guys should get a Steam
The
Deck.
timing is so odd though, right? Steam Deck's
Yeah.
coming out this month.
Or they're using it as to get as much advertisement momentum going on for Portal 3 for Steam Deck.
Oh please,
my God.
please. All right, lightning round.
Like lightning round. So I mean, this direct had a lot of ports. I mean, one that's very surprising: No Man's Sky coming to the Switch. I was tripping out when I saw. I was like, wait, what? Can the Switch even handle No Man's Sky?
I
Because
don't know.
like,
Crazy
but
port.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Like, you know,
It's
for
like
It's vibrant,
if-
I guess.
if we say that the Switch or Nintendo has a tough time with Pokemon and getting graphics and things for with Pokemon because all the data in the background, I feel like there's 10 times more data in the background for this game.
Goodness.
So
Yeah, but I mean, also, I'm wondering, the content that goes into this, like, what type of content do you get as the beginning default start? Because if it's like the content that's currently out right now, like I mean, I hear nothing but great things about how No Man's
Yeah.
Sky
Did they
is.
say-
right now.
yeah, it's great now.
didn't they say cross? Like it's cross-play too? Didn't they say that?
Wow. I mean,
Wow.
So
if it looks like it's a port. It's not
I think you're thinking of the MLB
like a
game.
downgrade or what?
The MLB game's crossplay. I know that. Or
I mean,
online.
a lot of these games actually are, which is crazy.
Speaking of cross, Chrono Cross.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I know you.
The
you
Radical
wanna, you want to
Dreamers.
get to that eventually too. Yeah, Chrono Cross, man. Like, is that the other game you were talking about, Rob?
no.
Oh, okay, so it's
Oh.
Ryu then. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Ryu.
Yeah, I thought that was the game you're talking about too. Yeah, Chrono Cross is actually I didn't even beat it because I rented it a bunch of from like back when Blockbuster was around. And this game, like one thing I noticed from this game is it has one of those what is it perception or pretty much when it came out reception or
Yeah, it's probably
when it first came out, like it was people were disappointed because it wasn't like Chrono Trigger, even though it takes place in that world.
Yeah.
Or it's a sequel to it, but it's throughout time, like it's gotten better and better and better in terms of just like how people feel about the game. It's similar to like Final Fantasy 9, I'd say. I think Final Fantasy 9 kind of when it first came out, people were like, "What is this? Like, this is not like Final Fantasy 7 or 8." This game, actually, some people have said, I've heard some people say it's on the level of Chrono Trigger. It's just that people didn't give it a chance, or even better for some of them. So
Yeah, because I agree with what you say because I know for sure I didn't play this game because when I asked my friend that did play it, he told me it had nothing to do with Chrono Trigger. So I was like, okay, on to the next one.
Where is Chrono Trigger? Do we have it?
No.
no, but
It's
we have
not.
come across somehow.
Chrono Trigger is, I mean, if you want to play it, Steam, mobile, DS.
But like,
PS3
why go to
is-
this first and not
Really?
that?
Yeah, why don't we have Chrono Trigger? Why couldn't we put it on the SNES Online? I don't know.
Maybe because they want the DS version on it.
If they can sell it
Yeah.
standalone, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but this game also has really beautiful music too. Just amazing music.
hmm Another
Speaking of music that makes you feel alive.
yeah, I actually really wanted to talk about this too.
Disney Speedstorm.
Is so one of the craziest biggest surprises to me is Live Alive is coming to Nintendo Switch with HD 2D graphics upgraded just like
Yeah.
from Octopath Traveler,
heard of
which
That's
is
sick.
crazy because I remember I used to hear like fables, legends about this game, this unreleased Super Nintendo game that was so good by Square Enix, and it's essentially kind of like a precursor to Octopath Traveler because you would have these different characters that you would choose and all like very radically different, but then their stories all kind of link up in some ways too. And yeah, I'd always hear about this game and how it was so good for the Super Nintendo, and so I just thought I'd never get to play this game unless I wanted to like sail the high seas and find a translation for it. But man, like they are bringing it to the Switch with like HD 2D graphics, and it looks great, and it looks
It's
really
amazing.
fun. I want to play this game. Like,
I was confused. I'll be honest. I didn't know about Live Alive, and I think a lot of people didn't.
yeah,
But it definitely it pulls off the art style because that is HD 2D.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Sometimes when games go to HD, like they look terrible. Like it's like 2D games going to HD. This one looks amazing with it. Like I'd say like 16-bit era 2D games like that what is it?
Yeah.
Chip bit.
Chibi.
18-bit.
16-bit.
Yeah. They pull it off really well when it goes to HD. Not so much certain 8-bit games, but like 16-bit games for sure. Like they have that. I don't know. It translates really well.
Yeah.
And 32-bit games too.
And I'm
All
totally
right, lightning
July
round.
22nd.
You were
Lightning round.
saying
Another.
you're talking about budget Mario Kart, Mickey.
well, because I have it up here soon, like right now. Another big surprise. Klonoa 1 and 2.
Yes. I've always wanted to play this game.
Oh my god.
Is it PlayStation?
This came out on PlayStation
Is-
originally, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a third-party game, but yeah, it was
Namco.
PlayStation exclusive for a while.
Yeah, and I think it was on Wii. One of them came to the Wii. But man, dude, Klonoa is so fun because I played I played one of them on GBA, and I just thought it was like so fun. And I think I played some of the one on Wii. And so when I saw that they were getting here on Switch, I was like, oh, yo, I am so down for some Klonoa action because Klonoa is such a fun platforming game.
I've always wanted to play it because it looks like a great 3D platformer. Like you can just tell by looking at it that it's fun. You know, like sometimes you see a 3D platformer and like you just get like those like, man, I could just jump around and do dumb shit. Yeah.
What
3D,
is it?
3D, 2D. Yeah, it's a 2D like platformer.
I mean the animal.
Is
it a wolf, cat?
The Klonoa.
It's its own species.
Oh, it's a Klonoa. It's a warrior.
It's not a particular species. Yeah. Okay. So then going back to
it's a dream traveler. That's what it's called apparently.
So we have Kingdom Hearts Kart.
Well-known animal.
Kingdom Hearts Kart minus Sora, also known as Disney Speedstorm.
Jesus.
This one.
Well,
what?
They couldn't get Sora, but he was busy with Smash. That's all.
This is from Gameloft.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked into it, but Gameloft makes mobile games. They made the Asphalt series, which I played for a bit, and it's actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably going to be a legit
like racer
game.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks pretty legit, and I don't know how fun it's gonna be, but it actually was better than I expected.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think this one is free to play,
It is.
and it might even be probably on mobile at some point. I
Yeah.
don't know. But if it's free to play, I mean, why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's whatevs.
It'll be-
what I mean? Like
Be Lightning McQueen in a cart.
What is this? Sega
he's all like
Sega Mega Fighters.
He has,
I
like, his
really had to
wheels on
think
his
about what
steering
that
wheel.
meant. Like,
And he's all like, ka-chow.
No, he's not even in the car. He's controlling like the remote control car from Toy Story.
Lightning McQueen in a cart. That's great. Oh my god.
Light Alive.
That's great.
got
Yeah.
that.
So and then we got like Taiko Drum Master, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
and then we get
I would actually pay for that subscription for a month.
for the 500, right? I was thinking that
500
too.
songs for what is it? I don't know, $5 subscription.
I
Probably?
thought you were
They
talking
didn't
about
even
Disney
tell us.
Speedstorm. I was like,
I
is
would pay for that.
They didn't
Yeah.
tell us though. I was like, how much is
Babu
this?
Or something.
Larry the Cable Guy DLC?
I was like that too, Chris. I was like, wait, but you guys didn't tell us how much this paid subscription service was, because I'm kind of curious if it's for 500 access to 500 different songs. Because if it's like from across all the different Taiko Drum Master like
So good,
series, there's
500
going to be a
songs.
lot of good stuff, like good songs in there. A lot of
I mean,
Nintendo
I would pay up
ones
to
too.
$10 for that per month and play it for 1 month.
Right? That's what I would do too. And then of course we got our one K-pop reference in there, even though it's the Japanese version. But "Feel Special" by Twice is going to be in this game too.
Count it.
So we'll count it in
Oh, wait,
there.
and Megalovania, which is
Yes, and it's in like their. It's not like a direct like audio thing. It's like their version of it. And yeah, you know, Taiko Drum Master. Like I don't know why I don't play it more, because every time I do, it's like once in a while, and it's like I'm like, oh well, I'm not. I'm not. You know, I'm probably gonna be terrible at this game, whatever. And then it's the most fun.
Does
Yeah.
anyone
And then
have
I
the
for-
drums?
I don't have the drums. I just
my
have
friend
the,
did.
I have the.
Yeah.
Oh, Louis
I
does
want them,
actually.
but-
Louis
Yeah,
has the
he's-
drums. I wanted to
yeah?
try to borrow it from him to
Borrow
test
that.
it out.
My friend owns a lot of arcades, like literally in his house. So like he has this as the arcade version of this, and
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it's not
it's
like the
blast.
full on drums like the ones in the arcade. Like it's the
Pretty
one
small.
that the small ones that for the Switch.
That's still fun too. Like those like it does the trick.
Yeah.
It scratches the itch.
Nice.
Speaking of scratching the itch, do you think that your itch will be scratched with this Metroid Dread update, Rob, with with the Dread mode, one hit knockout Dread mode?
Who
Dude.
asked for that?
I like
Yeah, I know, they asked for this.
Every
hardcore
speedrunner?
hardcore speedrunners.
Sure.
What about the rookie mode? Does that do anything for you guys? Well, you guys have already beaten the game though, so
Yeah.
Boss rush, I'll say okay.
yes. and
That's
then
the only
boss
thing that's
rush.
exciting here. Yeah.
They should make a mode where it's Emmy mode, where every enemy is an Emmy.
Oh my god, yeah, boss rush any mode. Yeah, and
Or
then
just open the map up a bit more or something. I don't know.
Open the map up.
I'm glad it's free.
I thought that they were announcing like a 3-hour expansion or something, but nah.
But that would be
Awesome.
too easy. Almost as easy as the next thing they announced. The easy mode version of Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
Rookie mode.
all right. So I
That's
think
everything.
it is everything. I mean,
Cuphead DLC.
Cuphead DLC. We got
Yeah,
first,
we already
got
first
that.
look at Miss Chalice.
Star Wars Force Unleashed.
What's it called?
Assassin's-
Force Unleashed, Assassin's Creed, Front Mission, which
Front
is
Mission.
very interesting that like we're getting that too.
Triangle
Uh,
Strategy?
And
Talk
then
about-
Triangle Strategy.
Talk
We
about
didn't talk
that.
about it, but I don't know how many of us are gonna play it. Are
Eh,
you guys
no,
playing
no,
Triangle
no.
Strategy? I thought going to, just because I don't know, like as much as I like tactics games when it comes to like Fire Emblem and like Advanced Wars, I just don't know about this one. I'm not so.
I
Isn't
heard-
someone here. Go ahead.
I heard some hype about SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Is that like a gotcha Gundam game? I'm not.
Cute.
It
I'm
looks
sure it's a gotcha.
Cool. But
I think it's a
don't
gotcha game.
think
Yeah.
I'll play it.
I like the chibi
it.
Gundams. Isn't somebody here interested in Getsu Fumiden?
Ryu.
I
Getsu
is
Fumiden?
that 2D game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me
2D
see.
side-scrolling game.
I vaguely remember. It's like Samurai.
It was like a while ago when it was
Yeah.
showed in like an indie direct.
I totally forgot about it. Is
I
this
mean, it
a
looks
sequel?
It's
nice.
out now.
I just don't know much about it.
It does look great. Like it looks
Well, it's
better
essentially a remake. It's a remake of a game that had come out in the past.
Right.
than.
All right.
I don't
so
think this is the one actually that I was talking
we're,
about.
we're
I
gonna
don't
end it
remember.
here with Shohei Otani.
Okay.
We're gonna.
You know, people got upset that Shohei Otani had it was considered greater than Babe Ruth, or is considered greater than Babe Ruth now. Like people legitimately got upset.
Well, have you seen his?
Wow.
If you've seen his stats, maybe you might agree.
Yeah,
I actually don't know
yeah.
this for a fact or not. I just know he's great. Yeah. So let's go ahead, and I think it's about that time for us to rate the direct. So I mean, this direct I think was pretty fantastic. Like a lot of stuff, and I don't even know if it really suffers from a lot like us just dying for more information, although we have been kind of, but I feel like it hadn't been that long since the last one. It was long enough,
It
you
actually
know.
wasn't. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December?
Yeah, it was September, I think.
September, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Oh,
you know
that's
what I
been a
mean?
while, actually.
Like it's a while ago, but it's not that long ago. We've
It
had
doesn't
longer
feel
droughts.
that long, yeah.
Yeah, we've had longer droughts.
It might have been because of Metroid
Oh.
Dread
Mhm.
And the
and
biggest
Smash.
the biggest news
And
from that one
Pokemon.
wasn't even a game. It was
the
Pratt.
yeah. So but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good stuff shown in here. A lot of like surprises,
Yeah.
and a lot of like games that me personally I'm excited for. So I mean, I know a
too.
lot of people, especially if you're like a JRPG fan, a lot of people are giving this like a 10 out of 10, but I think I'm gonna be somewhere
Dang,
high up there. I
dang.
think it might be
Yeah.
like at least 9 out of 10 for me. Like
I think so too.
it might even be
Yeah.
close enough to 10, like because there really is a lot of good stuff. Short of like the Mario movie trailer and another Smash Brothers character. It's a bit like perfect direct, honestly.
Honestly, I think I would have to give it 10 out of 10 just because I think this is the best like showcase they've had since Wii U, where they had like that one like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. There was like 1 year of Wii U where it was like freaking amazing.
You
And
know,
that's the last time I felt like that.
I'm gonna be a bandwagon, and I'm gonna join Ryu on that 10 out of 10 wagon. Let's do this together, Ryu. 10. Right,
10,
10,
10.
10. Wait, yeah, you're right there. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out
Oh,
of
sorry.
10.
Sorry. Oh, hey, let's do both. Right. Hey. You know what?
Hey, this is a child's
All
family
right.
show. Family show here.
Shoot. Sorry. There you go. Yeah. No, I think like I literally can't think of a showcase that like dropped so many great games and DLC, and it wasn't just like a one. A lot of big showcases, especially like in the E3 showcase, like everyone's waiting for the first game or the last game, and this was hype all the way through.
Yeah.
Probably because of COVID delaying a lot of stuff, but I if I can't, I don't even think you can go through a whole generation and guarantee a showcase like that.
If the biggest like lull to me in a showcase was
Earthbound 3?
No, was what's it called? Takahashi and shoot, what was his name? The other guy
Koizumi.
Koizumi playing
Extra points. Bonus
volleyball,
points.
you know what I mean?
I freaking love it.
That's the lowest point at the direct for me because I was going, man,
amazing.
are they really playing this?
And that's amazing because there was one time when that was the lowest point and we got nothing else in their showcase with Wii Music. So it's like role reverse. Like we got this game and that was the lowest point and we had an amazing time. So
checked Cabbage in the chat. Any direct that doesn't announce the Switch Pro gets points off moving forward. So no Switch Pro announcement, no Breath of the Wild 2 news, which a lot of people were hoping for. No.
Why are you still holding on to a Switch Pro?
E3.
Oh,
I mean,
E3.
whatever. There's bound to be something eventually. Maybe it's E3. But there's still a lot of things that were missing that people wanted. And even
Get over the
so,
Switch Pro.
even with those disappointments, it's still
even though like all the stuff missing, everything here was good. That's what's crazy. It makes it such a really good direct. No Metroid Prime 4, you know what I mean? Like,
shut up.
Nothing
Don't
about the
remind
Mario
me.
movie.
It makes you
I think we all know where Metroid Prime 4 is going to end up. It's not going to be this system. Oh, trash. Jesus. Okay,
yeah,
I'll let them send a letter.
They just hired a game designer for it, which
Yeah.
made its tenure.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything in game development terms. Someone has to take over, someone leaves.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes me think, what else do they have in store for the next directs? Like, if they announce all this, does that mean the next 5 directs are stale and there's nothing in them?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there's that much that they have to announce these now?
Mm-hmm. Because
right?
are all these games are all for this year, correct? I'm assuming.
Yes.
So it makes me
2023.
wonder if this is how it's going to be for next year too. Like we're not going to hear about anything.
Maybe Breath of the Wild 2 gets.
Sorry, 2023. Yeah. Breath of the Wild 2. I can see it getting delayed, and because it's happened already with the past Zeldas, where it will be coming out at the end of the system while also coming out for the next system.
Well, also think of it like this too. Everything that was shown here was like the first half of this year, except for Xenoblade. That's the only game that they show that is releasing after the first half of this year. So you know what I mean? Like that means that that means to expect another direct, probably going to be E3. In all honesty. And then that might show what's coming for the second half of this year.
For the holidays.
Yeah.
So we still got that big hitter.
Yeah, we
like,
still
lined
have
up.
That big holiday hitter coming up.
Some years,
and the summer titles too, though. Like they got to announce something coming for like more titles for June, July. I would assume.
Rob,
well, they got September games.
This whole direct was June and July. There's so many games coming out.
We got September,
June.
Rob.
All right, I got Earthbound then. I got Earthbound to hold me over.
Oh, the beginnings too. Yeah.
Dude, like Strikers right here comes out in June.
What's your score, Rob?
8.9.
Just give it the 9.
That's
give
good.
It the 9,
That's good.
man.
I'll go 9.5.
I can't give it a 9, dude.
Why?
It's as cool as a lot of this stuff is. I left disappointed.
And that's totally
Hard to
fine.
please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I guess.
One other question, I guess, is what games are you like already sold on buying?
Strikers, Splatoon 3.
Splatoon.
Oh, man, jeez.
Wii Sports.
Kirby.
Like that's 4 for me already.
Oh no, I'm gonna get Klonoa.
Yeah, I know. If we're not talking about anything that I already was planning on buying, like Kirby and Splatoon. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Maybe
Mario
Advance
Strikers.
Wars.
Live Alive.
I might get
really
that
think
too,
I'm
yeah.
getting that
The Kill,
game
yeah.
because it looks so good.
That's a lot. How about Rob? Are you
yeah.
buying any of these?
Splatoon,
Hey,
maybe
I like
Wii
that.
Sports.
Busy? Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe
Chrono Cross. I'm probably gonna get Chrono Cross.
we can't. We'll never get over that name, Wii Sports. I think we're always just gonna keep calling it Wii
Nintendo
Sports.
Switch. Oh my
And
God.
I think I might
honestly,
get that too. Switch Sports.
My what was it? My prediction was Mii Sports.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was off a bit. But Nintendo Switch Sports allows them to do this every generation, every 2 generations if they want to.
Yeah, and then builds a brand with their Nintendo. Nintendo. Nintendo Switch Land. Nintendo Land Switch.
Please.
Nintendo World
Please announce
Switch.
that for this year. I would love that.
What if they did like
Although-
Nintendo Land with Mario Kart Smash Brothers? Because it's All Stars, so you can kind of do that. I think.
I mean, the whole point is having 2 screens, so you'd need 2 switches or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know,
and
unless
if
they can
if
make
I
it
didn't
work.
already have the expansion pass, I mean, obviously the Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Switch
Oh.
Pro.
Yeah.
What if Switch Pro can do a
To the dock.
a
That's Wii U again.
Yeah, but it like what if that's one of the features, just like if to do that type of style gameplay for Nintendo Land,
Switch Pro.
Maybe.
The OLED literally just came out, you fellas and ladies. Okay, just
I'm just saying, like,
Just
what if
chill and
what
wait
if
for
the,
that Switch Pro.
what if the dock has like an HDMI port connected to the dock, and then the Switch can, I mean it does, but like, what if it's connected to the Switch in terms like synced
So-
up with the Switch when you take it out, and then you could do
So like the
2
Wii U.
streams. Yeah. What if it has like that? You could do more stuff with your games.
One can dream, Ryu.
And then you could look at the map and all that stuff. And Star Fox Zero, we get a sequel.
Oh God.
Man, this year started off so great with Arceus, and it's getting even better, man. This is a good year for Nintendo.
It really is. Like,
Is it Arceus or Arceus? Because Ryan Reynolds messed me up. I don't know anymore.
I say Arceus. Some people and a lot
Oh,
of
is it
people say
Arceus?
Arceus.
well,
How does it
they
pronounce in the
pronounced
game?
it Arceus in the direct. So,
Okay.
But
they
I
said-
just take however they pronounce it, like as it's. And I think I don't know if in the anime they've actually said it or not. But
In the movie, it's Arceus, right? The Pikachu.
Oh, really?
yeah, Pikachu says Arceus, doesn't he? No, he says Arceus, right?
Yeah, that's Arceus. Okay.
When does
cool.
he say that?
He does. It's when she's scratching like his chin.
Oh, like, oh my God.
Yeah, and so instead of oh
Like-
my God, he goes oh my Arceus or something like that. Like, yeah, that felt good
That's
or something
cute.
like that. Yeah. So that was yeah. So I guess maybe we could take it however Ryan Reynolds says it. But I don't know. I always thought it was Arceus too, but I think I heard they pronounce it Arceus in the directs. So
Yeah, and I think they're trying to push Arceus.
yeah.
Name a better E3 showcase or direct whatever than this. I would probably say
Joker,
Smash,
anything
Brothers, Mario Galaxy. I think were revealed the same day.
Really?
I can't even think of any.
Yeah, technically it was the
Directs,
same day because it was like later on after the E3 showcase day.
the direct that had
Yeah.
that John Cena game in it. the one that Chris gave
That was
like
the best.
a negative like
Yeah.
10.
with like 3 games announced.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the one with the Xbox avatars? No, huh?
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
so.
God.
Wrestle something Street.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost had that out of my brain. And you just
What
All
was
right.
the? I wish we need to document our scores for historically and see, because I don't know what the best one was, but I think it was a Smash character probably.
Yeah, I don't know if
Plus-
I ever
oh.
gave a 10 out of 10 on a direct. This might
don't
have been
think
the
you
first
have. There-
time.
There were 2 directs back to back that ended with a Zelda game reveal,
Oh yeah.
Link's
maybe we gave that
Awakening.
one.
and then like Link, the Crypt of the Necrodancer Zelda version or something.
oh.
Was it the
Yeah.
one where they showed off Breath of the Wild 2 for the first time? Because
Yeah.
Maybe.
I feel like maybe we gave that one a 10 out of 10, or maybe some of us did just because of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was an E3 one, right? Maybe you might have given that a 10 out of 10 because that's the one where Banjo was revealed as a
You-
Smash character.
I don't think I gave any. I
Also,
don't think I
I
gave it a
would've-
10 out of 10. I think the highest was like 9 or 9.5. But I never
Yeah.
gave it any 10 out of 10.
I think it was that very first Metroid Prime 4 logo. That one we might have given a 10 out of 10. I'm not even like
Yeah, just
that,
for the
that E3
logo.
was so long.
Well, if I did it, I was wrong.
The before times, like where you had crowds and reaction videos where like hundreds of people are like,
Did we have a podcast during that time?
That was like one of the first ones, I think.
think it was one of the first ones.
Okay.
The good thing about like these directs is that they just it's so much better rhythm than E3 live, and like you can actually do Wii Sports showcases or Wii Music Order showcases without the crowd being like, why? Why are they doing
I'll
this
be the
to
one in the
us?
crowd, the one person in the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go badminton. Badminton. Yeah, we need to start 2v2 badminton.
Yeah, that one person going, "Oh my God, Disney Speedstorm."
That's not Nintendo first party though.
All right, I think maybe we should close it out for tonight. That was a fun discussion for the pod.
What if every direct was
Great
like
direct.
this?
I
Nintendo.
know. I feel like this isn't enough time for us to talk about everything that was in the pod or in the direct, but it's crazy. This direct was great. I guarantee probably next week we'll probably still be talking about some of the stuff about this direct.
You know,
next week.
I'm not really a religious person, but you know, Arceus came out in the direct after this. 10 out of
I know. I
10.
want to play some Arceus.
Just saying, maybe we were blessed by
So good.
the great creator himself, Lord Arceus. Just saying that.
Oh man. All right. Well, I think it's time for us to close up tonight. So thank you everyone for tuning in and listening and watching us here. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our videos here, just so you can see whenever we go live. You know, if we do any live reactions, any gameplay footage, and every week when we talk about when we have our podcast, either on every Wednesday night or Thursday night. And yeah, so allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
Animal Crossing Sweet Day Battle League. Bye.
Rob.
Adios, everybody.
And Chris.
Ka-chow. Have a good night.
And for me, your host, J-Playstar, thank you so much for listening to us. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Metro King Radio. Ask us any questions, tweet at us, follow us because we post fun stuff on there. And yeah, download our podcast wherever you download podcasts like Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play, and Animal Crossing Pocket Casts. And I think that's all the plugs, huh? So thank you everyone so much.
Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna talk about Kit and Krista next time.
Chibi Robo
No more
is
plugs.
also another plug.
They're not part of Nintendo now. Maybe we can get them on the pod.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for listening to us, and until next time, we shall catch you on the Switch side.
Oh shit. Oh. So I thought I closed out the window, and I was like, "What?"
So I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story, really quick. We're still live. So I was at the store and I saw this little kid, and he was with his mom, and this kid was dressed up in a full-on Luigi costume, and he had this plush of Mario, like yay big plush of Mario, walking around holding it, and like he's the cutest kid ever. And then like when I saw him, I couldn't help but say something to him, and I was like, "Hey, it's a Luigi!" And then like the kid is like, he got all shy, and the mom's like, he loves Mario. Who's your favorite character? And he's just like, he wouldn't say anything, and she goes, "Well, normally it's Mario, but he's wearing the Luigi costume because he's been playing a lot of Luigi's Mansion." And I was like, man, like how's this kid playing Luigi's Mansion? And she you know, his mom was just saying that like he usually just gives her the controller whenever it's a boss fight because he gets scared of the bosses, and so she had to learn how to play the game so that she could like
awesome.
play for him. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, so cool. And I'm like, when Super Nintendo World opens up at Universal Studios Hollywood, you need to take him. And she's like, wow, that's happening. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be blown away.
You should.
It's great, this kid, man.
That's so freaking adorable. That's like the most. I need to punch a wall or something.
Right? Oh, so cute. I couldn't help myself because I was like, this kid, man. This is what I wish I was when I was a kid, walking around in a Luigi costume, official one. I had to make my own Mario costume as a kid, like with some overalls I bought at Target and a red T-shirt and a cap that I put an M on. Like
that was the dream.
My Mario costume.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that was exactly what I dreamed of. Like as going for Halloween or whatever, it was Mario. It never happened, but like to go with Mario was like, you know, it was cooler than going as Sonic, honestly.
All right, that's it for the pod. Bye. Thanks for listening, whoever stayed past that.